Just understand all the fight, they know what I'm saying. And the art of punches when you can throw two punches that sound like one. He would throw punches. You can hear them. They were two, but they sound like fucking one punch. They don't understand. Anybody that hears this understand all the fight, they know what I'm saying. He threw two punches that sound like one. Now those days are gone. It's empty. I'm nothing. I'm working on being the art of humbleness. Can you be with me? That's the reason why I'm crying, because I'm not that person no more. And I miss him. Because sometimes because I don't want that person
Yo,
to
mic
come
check,
out.
mic check. Shout out my girl Dose of Dopeness. Welcome to the chat. How's it going? Boom. How's it going, Dope? Hopefully everything's going okay for you today. Are you at work right now or are you finally off for a day? Hey, what's up, Michael? How's it going? What's up, April? We love when the members are in the chat, man. Shout out the two members, Dose and April, showing up early for the stream. We got a cool stream lined up for you guys today. Got some videos to look over. We're gonna start out with some arrest footage. We'll kind of take it from there. Entitled "Daughter Loses It After Mother Kicks Her Out for Being Lazy" is our first video. It comes from Body Cam Leak YouTube channel. Um, but yeah, man, it's kind of muggy in this bitch. Fucking it rained last night. Hopefully you guys checked out that new video I just dropped. Alley Cat Claus, welcome in. You know we like when the members show up to the live stream, so thank you for doing so. Um, but did y'all see that new video I just dropped, man? You gotta check it out. Put it on your watch later list, something. It's about a TikTok artist. He's an R&B singer who allegedly killed his 15-year-old girlfriend and stuffed her in his Tesla and left her there to rot. Um, then he went on tour. So, I mean, check that out, bro. It's definitely a good video. I worked real hard on it. Um, that them pre-record videos be kicking my ass, bro, because I hate video editing, y'all. That's why I love live streaming, because like really it's like turn the camera on and it's like turn the camera on and let your talent shine, just be you. But when you're doing the video editing, bro, it just takes so much time for me because I'm not that good at it personally. But definitely go check that video out, bro. I worked real hard on it. I think it came out real nice. Um, but yeah, that's our newest video. I posted it right in the Discord. So if you're in Discord, there's no way to miss it. It's right in the main chat. But yeah, man, check that video out, bro. Yeah, definitely watch it when you get some time, April. Don't just support the lives, y'all. Definitely check out those uploads. You'll catch some good stories, good videos. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Dose. That's what I'm saying. Sorry, I'm late today. Stayed up late working on that video, so I kind of slept in. But we here, and that's all that matters, man. Better late than never, right? So I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Let's get into the first video.
Is a parent wrong for refusing to let an entitled child stay under their roof?
Hello. So what's going on?
She had thrown all my shit outside. It's all stacked up and shit. I fixed it. But she just came home and started throwing my fucking shit outside. And I have books in here that are ruined now because it's on the fucking wet porch. I don't know what to do. She won't me in. I can't put it back. I live here. I've lived here for years. And she doesn't want me here. She doesn't want me here, but she won't let me get eviction papers or something. She just throws my shit out.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
Bro, the way she's crying, I thought she was like 15. 21 is crazy. Um, but she's right. If her mom wants her out the house, she has to do it formally. You can't just throw people's shit out in the rain, bro. That's kind of fucked up.
Why is she upset with you?
No, she said, you're gonna break my shit, I'm gonna break yours. Because every night, dude, go back inside. Don't try to pretend like you're doing anything. Go inside. I'm allowed to be out here.
You give me a minute and then I'll talk to you guys separate. Is that okay?
I mean, you're going to tell me that I have to let her back in my house, so why can't I be out here?
I didn't say that. I just want to hear what I want to hear.
No.
I want to hear what she has to say, and then I want to hear what you have to say. That way, there's no fighting.
There's gonna be fighting. That's why she needs to leave.
Okay.
Yeah, April, she 21 acting 14 for sure.
Evil.
All right.
She was mad because for the first time this summer, I actually got to get out of the house and do something. My older sister took us to Kings Island, and I guess she was jealous or some shit about that because she texted my older sister at like when she left for work last night. It's like I deadbolted all the doors, and she every time she's mad at me for just something petty, I don't know, she's insane. She'll go around and lock all the doors.
Okay. What? I still don't understand. Why is she mad at you?
She's mad at me because when I came home last night, I wiggled in the back door like I always do.
Okay.
And she couldn't handle that I was inside the house when she came home. So she started ripping all this shit out
So
of my room and throwing it
So she
outside.
tried to lock you out last night,
Yes.
and you got in.
Yes.
So why? What started this to where she wants you out? That's what I'm trying.
It's been like this ever since I turned 18. She just won't.
There had to have been something that triggered her trying to kick you out.
No, she's just like that.
Okay.
So evil. I was sleeping in bed.
Oh, my bad. I'm standing with her mom right now, bro. I think I'm standing with her mom right now. Um, nah, I think it's this girl, bro. I think it's this girl, bro. She said ever since I was 18, she's been trying to get me out. So it's taken you three. Obviously, she hasn't, because she didn't like file for any paperwork or anything. like any. She didn't take it to the court for an eviction. So like honestly, the mom hasn't done that. But it's taken this girl 3 years to pick up on some hints to like look for a job, try to do better, like try to be responsible, try to help Ma out. Like it's taken her 3 years to not pick up on any of these hints. I feel like she's just sleeping all day, making excuses. Like, bro, I see this shit play out, bro, firsthand. Like, this girl is probably telling everybody she's looking for a job, that nobody's hiring. But, like, when people try to give her tips on how to find a job, she gets defensive. Or if they tell her where she should look for a job, she's like, I don't want to work there. When they try to tell her how to look for a job, or like her resume is not like she's not using the correct resume for whatever she's looking at, you know what I mean? Like she probably gets real defensive and know it all. Yeah, bro. And then like every time she gets a call back for a job, it's like a big deal, but nothing ever comes from it. Like I can see, this shit playing out, bro. I'm standing with the mom right now. Now the mom, this ain't right. She shouldn't throw her shit out in the street like this. That's for sure. But she should have been got a job, bro.
The door comes open. Next thing I know, she's grabbing my sheet. You're gonna get out today. Just let me f***ing sleep.
Okay. So I'm gonna talk to your mom. You're right. There's a way to get you out of the house. She'll have to figure that out. So the other issue you're gonna have
Yeah, April, guarantee she dropped out of college. Guarantee she don't got a bachelor's degree or nothing like that. She was probably going to school and stopped going to school.
is you have a warrant for your arrest for theft.
From where?
I don't know. You stole something and an officer filed a warrant for you.
From where, though?
It'll say on the warrant. I can't tell you until I see the physical.
I could just pick up by context clues she's not working, those. She doesn't have a car. If she was working for 3 years and living at home with mom, she would have a car. If she had a job, it wouldn't have been the first time she went out somewhere this summer. She wouldn't have had to wait for her her sister to take her somewhere fun because she would have had money to do her own fun shit. And she's got a warrant, so she for sure don't got no fucking job.
From where, though?
It'll say on the warrant. I can't tell you until I see the physical warrant, but you do have a warrant for your arrest. You're going to go to jail.
I haven't stolen anything.
I didn't file the warrant on you. I can't tell you that.
Can I grab my phone and text someone?
Well, I can have your mom get your phone if you want to put some shoes on, but you're going to have to go to jail. So we got to do that now.
Okay.
Hold on. No. You got shoes right here.
I'm only in my underwear.
Do you have short pants right there you can put on? Or your clothes is out here. Your mom set it out. Stealing.
From where?
I can't tell you where. I don't know.
So it's a probable cause warrant that an officer submitted something to the court and the judges issued a warrant for your arrest.
Remember a while back when somebody kept leaving something on the door for you from the
So basically, she probably stole from some supermarket or store in her little small town. I'm not sure what city this is in. They probably were able to identify her, reported it to the police. The police station started leaving her something on the door to come down and pay a ticket for stealing or pay a fine for stealing. She never did that. Now it's a warrant.
the court, and you kept saying,
I don't know what it is.
well, that's why you call the people that leave the note, and you figure
Bro, 21, she's talking like a 12-year-old, bro. This shit's annoying.
it out.
That might be what it is. I can't tell you till I see the actual warrant. It'll tell you what you're
You
accused.
guys don't have the actual warrant on you?
No,
It's our dispatch. So get some shoes on.
I really want to know what it's from, though, because we had a really mean cop lady here.
Well, it doesn't matter, Julia. You got to go.
I'm being nice to you right now. If you want to put shoes on or you want to go barefoot. You have a warrant for your arrest. You're going to jail.
Okay.
You'll probably be out tomorrow morning. I don't know where you're gonna go. What's with this?
With what? With her setting her stuff out?
No, yeah, like.
I'll talk to you about it when I get her in the car. Any conversation I have with you guys together is not going to be productive.
I like this cop, man. He seems like stern, but he's not an asshole. You know what I mean?
I'm assuming.
I mean,
that's the reason I don't want to talk to you together. All right, go with Officer Arbogast. He's going to put you in my car.
Stay right there. Put your hands behind your back.
So what's the deal with setting her stuff out? So I know the full story here.
Because she's 21. She graduated when she was 17.
Mm-hmm.
She cannot or will not keep a job. She don't help contribute to anything.
I knew it. I knew it.
No bills, no rent, no nothing. I have the frame of my door to her bedroom is gone because when she gets mad, she slams shit, breaks my stuff because it's not hers, it's mine.
Okay.
I get called every name in the book for wanting her to become an adult. Last night yesterday she went to Kings Island with her older sister. I told her older sister that the door was locked. The deadbolt was locked. She wouldn't be able to get in. She got into my house again somehow. After being told that the door was locked. They don't have a key to my house because
Now, I don't think parents are allowed to do that. Like, you know, when like the parents be like, it's my door. If you ain't home by 9 o'clock, you locked out for the night. You don't get a key. Like, that's stupid to me because if you live there, you're legally allowed to break in. Like, you're legally allowed to break into your house. Like, let's say somebody locked you out your house, right? And you kick the fucking front door down. There's nothing they can do. They can't call the police. They can't charge you for the door. They can't make you fix the window if you break it. That's all on the landlord. Like that's all on the landlord to make those fixes. Even if you break it. Especially if they lock you out the house.
Boy, if you
you're not going to come and go whenever you please because this is not your house. I understand this is your mailing address and you live here, but you've been told multiple times you need to get your shit together and go, and they don't want to do that.
How long has she lived with you? Since
she's my daughter.
So
she just won't leave.
She hasn't moved out.
Yeah, she just won't go nowhere.
Okay. There's a legal process.
I understand that, but this is how I got to start it out. This is how I'm going to do it because I'm not taking care of somebody that don't want to take. She don't even try. You know what I mean? Like she don't even want to try. If she was working and saving money and not giving me anything, but you were saving money to at least get something going and get out on your own, I'd be okay with that. She don't even want to do that. I work 12-hour rotating shifts. I should not have to come into my own home that I pay for and deal with shit like this.
I understand that. And if
Is who out of their mind? Welcome to the chat, Westman. What you talking about?
If she won't go out on her own, like saying, hey, get
Dan, you're wrong. And that cop just didn't fuck with you.
out, forcibly setting her stuff out is not the legal right way to do it. Setting her stuff out.
Listen, this cop's gonna explain it to you. Watch. I can already sense it. You see how he's setting her up? She tried to say I'm not gonna let her in when she wants. You're wrong, Dan, and that cop didn't fuck with you. You should know your law.
She won't go out on her own, like saying, hey, get out. Forcibly setting her stuff out is not the legal right way to do it.
Yeah, well, you kind of,
so
you get tired of it.
I can tell you this. If she gets out of jail and comes here and kicks your door in, there's nothing to charge her with for that.
Yeah, she's got to pay for it though, right?
No. That's why you evict people out of your house. She lives here.
Listen again, Dan. Listen again, Dan. Smart guy. You didn't know your rights. That's why you went to jail, my boy.
There's nothing to charge her with for that.
Yeah, she's.
Listen to the cop.
I'll tell you this. If she gets out of jail and comes here and kicks your door in, there's nothing to charge her with for that.
Yeah, she's got to pay for it though, right?
What I tell you, brother? What I tell you? What I tell you? Y'all think Fade ain't smart, but Fade knows the law, bro. I know the law.
No, that's why you evict people out of your house. She lives here.
I know, but how do you do that? How do you start an eviction notice?
You give her a note that says, I'm filing, is it a 30 day?
So you give her a 3-day notice, and then you have a 30-day process that you start with the court, and then it goes through the court system if she doesn't get out.
And then if she's not out, then they'll send a bailiff out who sets her out. That's the legal way.
Right. There's nothing against the law. You can't break into your own house, bro. It's your fucking house. Like, I don't know what happened to you, Dan. I'm sorry that happened to you, but maybe times was different back then. Maybe you older now. Maybe you older now and times are different. Like maybe they was just looking out for your parents back then. But I'm telling you, I know. I've been evicted from enough places in my life, bro. Like I know the procedure.
So people run into that before, where they'll set people's stuff out and say, yeah, they don't live here. If you didn't follow the legal thing, they can technically come break in, and it's not a crime. Does that make sense what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying. I just think it's bullshit. Like,
I don't see. I don't see how it's fucked up, bro. You people who are your landlord or let you live, they can't just control your life, bro. They can't just decide, okay, I'm tired of this motherfucker. Get the fuck out my house. I'm throwing everything out. I'm throwing all your shit out. Bro, you can't do that. You have to do things appropriately. You should have been trying to get her evicted back when she was 18 if that's what you wanted. I'm not saying she's a good kid. I'm not saying she should be able to mooch off you. I'm just saying you gotta think smartly.
this is my house. She's never done, and she doesn't contribute. She don't do anything.
Yeah.
And for somebody that's not like, she's my daughter, I understand that.
Right, Dose? I grew up poor, y'all. When you grow up poor, you know shit. Like you know shit that most people don't know. Like the fact that your parents own houses and shit like that. Like my parents didn't do that, bro. Like so y'all don't know about the struggle. Y'all just feel like y'all know the struggle cuz mom kicked me out. Like no, bro. I've really had people at my house.
But for somebody that is, it's not their child, like they have to go through all that to get somebody out of their own home.
If you want, I'm just telling you
I get it.
the legal way,
I
because
get it.
if she comes back and forces her way in again, it's not a crime. I mean, that's where she's lived. She's lived with you for years, you know. I understand you're the property.
No, West. That's why you got to be careful who you let live in your house. Anyone that's lived in your house more than 2 weeks straight is considered a tenant or a renter. Whether you want to call them a renter or a tenant, it doesn't matter. They have the same fucking rights. That's why you can't let people stay in your house for 2 weeks. Like even if you got a homeless buddy that you helping out, you can't let them stay there 2 weeks straight because then he'll have renters' rights and you can't throw his shit out.
Owner, but it like if, if you had a partner here, I don't know if you do.
No.
If they break in, it's not a crime either because it's their residence. You're allowed to get into your residence, and you can't be forcibly set out under Ohio law. Her property, technically, if you left it out here and it got damaged, she could sue you for it for leaving it out.
She ain't got a job. She can't take me to.
What I tell you, she can sue. And bro, she's sitting there saying she ain't got a job, she can't get a lawyer. But if a case is this open and shut, a lawyer will take that shit. A lawyer will take that shit easy and hype up all her shit, hype up all her damages.
Court.
Yeah.
But I'll drag it back in.
I understand what you're saying. Like, you talk to her and she should just go out on her own.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm sure this has been
don't even try. Like I said, she graduated when she was 17 years
sure
old. What is this, 4 years now?
Yeah, I'm sure
it's 4 years now. She's not even, she'll have a job for a couple months. She don't try to save no money. And then she's done with it.
I mean, the fact that her daughter has a warrant for shoplifting kind of like says a lot about her character. You know what I mean? So I don't think the mom's necessarily a terrible person. I just think she's dumb.
Just do it the right legal way. That way, there's no issues on your part, and you don't have to deal with the headache, the backlash of, she finds out that she can come just break into the house to get it back in, and she starts doing that and causing you more headache, more property damage, more money, right?
Yeah.
It's going to cost you more in the long run than just to file the eviction and get her out. I just do everything by the book and get her out if that's what you want to do. That way you don't have to worry about it anymore. Because if you do everything the legal way, then there's nothing she can do. She has no recourse to fight you for it. But if you do it the old school way of, hey, get your shit out, right? Then that's when the like murky water kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then we get involved, and then people get charged with disorderly fighting, because then people start fighting and arguing and stuff like that. It's just you don't need that headache. You said you work 12-hour days, right? So, all right, well,
Yeah, bro. One time I was living somewhere and there was not like an a on paper agreement. There wasn't like an actual lease. And then the person popped up and tried to say my shit was raised 100%. I said, the fuck out of here, bro. I'm not paying that. Get out of here, bro. You can't just one day, 1 month it's this much, and then the next month it's that much, and we don't even have paperwork. I could just live here as long as I want until you file eviction. At that point, if you want to play that game, it kind of came down to that. So that's why you got to make sure, like, as a renter and as the landlord, that both of you guys have an agreement that's signed upon. That way no one can change their mind. Like, you don't want someone to be like, hey, you could come live with me, I'm helping you out, pay me $500 a month until you know what I mean, and then you start doing good, and then they're like, oh wait, now you got to give me 1,000. You know what I mean? Like, that's not cool.
more than likely, if she doesn't post bail, she'll have a bail. She'll get arraigned tomorrow and cut loose. She doesn't have a criminal record, I'm taking.
I don't even know what's going on. I haven't the slightest idea.
To your knowledge, has she ever been arrested before?
I mean, juvenile, like
Adult?
drunk. She was drunk one time and they brought her home.
Okay.
Just minor, just shit like that. But
they'll probably release her on her own recognizance tomorrow if she stays in jail.
Okay.
She was all fired up when I had to send her back in. That's why I was trying to take a little bit more time to talk to her to diffuse it.
She's in the back right, your camera system, your rear.
That works. Thanks. Okay. When I get your paperwork, I'll tell you exactly when and where you were accused of stealing something.
I haven't even left the house in months, so I don't know how I steal something. So that's nice.
Your warrant. You used to work at Tumbleweed?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what your warrant's for. They said you stole money out of the cash.
Stole money out of the fucking cash? Are you kidding me? They were the ones stealing my fucking tips.
Yeah, that's what it's for.
Bro, just because you had to split tips, they probably didn't do individual tips there. So she was like, they're stealing my tips. That don't mean you could take it back out the till. This lady retarded, bro. She dumb as hell.
You've gotta be joking.
It said you cashed out like $80 some from the till or whatever.
I heard everything.
Well, at least that's not a felony, bro. At least they didn't let her keep doing it until she turned it into a felony on herself. I think like $1,000 is like a felony. So she'll be out soon. She should stop crying like this.
One thing.
I can't hear.
Your partner gotta put these cuffs on.
On January 12th, 2023, officers. On August 29th, 2025.
My bad, John. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. Let me fix
The
it.
property owner, but if you had a partner here, I don't know if you do. If they break in, it's not a crime either because it's their residence. You're allowed to get into your residence, and you can't be. Then they'll tell you exactly when and where you were accused of stealing.
You've gotta be joking.
It said you cashed out like $80 some from the till or whatever.
I heard everything. This is one thing after Your partner guy put these cuffs on too tight and rip it into my skin. I really wish I knew how much they took from me in tips when I worked there, because I'd fucking file a claim right back since they stole from me.
Your mom said she's gonna put your stuff back inside.
Oh, thank you. Sorry about that. Basically, what happened, Hate, is this girl called the police because her mom illegally tried to evict her without any paperwork or proceedings. And then when the police showed up, they told the mom, "Hey, you can't do this. This is illegal." Um, but she has a warrant, so we're gonna take her to jail because she didn't pay a ticket she had for shoplifting or petty theft from the job. She stole out the till.
And file an eviction on you too. So I explained to her the proper process to get you out of the home.
And then, is that South Korea? Is that South Korean characters you are? Let me know what type of Asian writing that is.
Well, hop on out here for me. Turn around. I want to check these cuffs. Yeah, they're not too tight. The reason's just you're twisting your wrist. So keep your hands in like you're praying till they take them off up here, okay? All right, walk on up here. Yeah, if you keep your hands together like that, it won't put pressure on your wrist. And then stand right there.
Hey, shout out South Korea. That's one of my bucket list places to visit. For real, for real. Minji. Well, welcome in, Minji. We appreciate you being here today. If you can, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 100,000. We're approaching 5,400 now, so if you can help us with that, I really appreciate it.
Woman was arrested and charged with outstanding warrants. Drop your opinion in the comments and hit like and subscribe for more videos.
I can't believe dude came in so aggressive into the chat. Like he was like a new viewer that we never seen before. He came in so aggressive,
On
bro.
January 12th,
He came in so aggressive saying I was wrong. And then the police literally said what I said like 3 seconds later, bro. That shit was hilarious.
2023, officers responded to a call of a high school student stalking a 15-year-old male.
How you doing, sir?
Hey, what's going on today?
And she was supposed to get on the bus the end of the day, decided not to, ran around the school and just kind of took off.
I didn't.
She took off. And so me and my teacher assistant went through directions, hunting down. She had run away.
So she made it to the school at one point?
She was at school all day,
She was
just
running
on the
around?
bus,
Oh.
on the bus to go home. She didn't get on it and ran around the school. And so I came this way looking for her because I think her boyfriend lives here and somewhere in this trailer park and happened to come across her.
How old are you?
This a girl? This seems like a boy.
How old are you?
17.
Where are your parents at?
Home.
Where they live at? In here?
Hey, watch out. That's the things kids be doing now. And smack your kid if they do that shit to you. I almost slapped my daughter a few months ago because she did that. She thought she could get that over on me. Like we was having a little back and forth and she goes, they like look to the side real quick. It's like a thing. They look to the side real quick when you say something, like they make their head real still and then they look to the side and they look back at you. Like it's a diss. It's a little kid diss. It's like a teenager little kid, adolescent diss. Do not let them do that shit, bro. If you see them do that shit, call that shit the fuck out.
No.
How far away from?
Hey, Crafty, welcome to the chat, my boy. You know we like when the members show up to the live streams.
Where they live?
I don't know.
So how do
They
you?
live closer to the racetrack, off at the very end of Post Road,
Okay.
almost past West Forsyth High School that way.
Yeah.
Talked to Officer Drew Long, our school resource officer.
Yeah, I think we got one of them on the way.
Yeah.
Said they had a history.
Yeah, and so he's the one that said just go ahead and call 911. So.
Okay, you got your ID on you?
Yeah, it's in a Jeep.
You got like a school ID or anything, or a license or permit? No. Nothing.
So who is bro? He said he knew she didn't get on the school bus like she was supposed to. Like, is he like her special ed partner at work, like at school, the one that like helps them, like the teacher's aide that follows them around, you know what I mean?
You carry? Okay.
I mean, I have an ID, but it's
That's fine. Just hang out here for me.
Handle that.
In the back of your car.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, no.
Bro got a whistle. Like, why is the PE coach following this girl? I don't know, man. I'm starting to switch sides, bro. I don't get why the PE coach is in the trailer park right now.
Yeah, well, it's dry in there. We don't want you to get soaked.
I'm good.
You want to stand in the rain?
Yeah, I'm already
Well, we can't stay here.
Yeah.
We're not letting you stay here. So just have a seat in the back of the car.
Come on.
Yeah, you're not arrested.
Yeah.
Just getting you out of the water.
You're shivering. You're shivering.
Why is there like 3?
Because they're familiar with you.
That's such cold.
Well, we got to contact your parents. Just come sit in the back for me. Yeah, trust me, you don't want to stand here. You're going to turn into an icicle.
I'm already cold.
You're going to turn into an icicle.
That's fine.
You want to turn into an icicle right here?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm fine.
This is them?
No, I don't
No? Okay.
Hey, I'll say hi.
How's it going?
Good.
What's up?
How's everything? We need to, sorry about this little girl.
Let's talk over here. Away from her.
Yeah.
Come on. So how do you know her?
You need to explain something.
You guys trying in the car?
Yeah.
Okay.
Párate aquí, no te voy a ver aquí.
What's going on? Hey.
So she just like, I don't know, she's like kind of been like bugging me a little bit, and I got a text from like her mother saying that like, you want me to show you the text?
I believe you. Just keep going. Have you ever reported anything before?
We were planning on going tomorrow to like set a restraining order.
You can, if you want. I mean,
yeah,
got all the evidence right there.
This girl count like 2 days.
So maybe that was her ex-boyfriend, because that cop said, I mean, the PE teacher said, I think her boyfriend lives around here. So she trying to get her man back. Basically, he liked her. Maybe he liked her. Then his homies made fun of him because she wasn't the cutest chick at school. And now he like, I don't like her. And now she like following him, trying to get him back, like stalking low key.
Ago, they come to my house and knock on the door.
You guys like live near them?
No.
I know she hangs out in this park. You guys live here, right?
Yeah, we live up the road right.
Okay.
And it's been, the first time it was like, como que horas
Like 9 o'clock.
No, la primera vez.
Sí, creo como las 9.
No, eran las 11:30 de la noche la primera vez que vino.
Like 11:30, the first time she came.
And
southbound at exit 13.
like 3 days, 3 days ago, I was going to the gym with my brother and my friend. I get in the car and she's like right there, she's banging on the window. She's, where are you going? Where are you going?
You got your license or ID on you? You got one or no?
No.
How old are you?
15.
Okay, yeah. So she had knocked on your door?
She older than him too. He said he's 15. She was 17, I thought.
Yeah, she's been knocking on my door, my window. And it was like really late. It was like, we got back from the gym around like 2 or 3.
Hey, what up, Candy? Nice to see you. Hope you're feeling better.
AM?
Yeah, and my brother and me were just in my room.
What day? Hold on. So what day was this? If you had to guess.
Tuesday.
11.
No.
Ugly treat. I like that name. Welcome to the chat. I feel like I'm an ugly treat.
The 11th?
Yeah.
Oh, today's the 12th. So
Today's 12, 10.
So the 10th would be like Tuesday?
No, el lunes.
9th was Monday. Tuesday, so the 10th.
And we heard like a knocking on the door. And my brother was like, oh, she's still here. And I was like, who? And he was like, this girl's like, she's come looking for you. She's left book for you. She apparently like left books for me at the door.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a bit odd.
And apparently she's like, the text that her mother sent was like...
And her mom texted you, not her, right?
Huh?
Her mom texted you, not her.
Yeah.
Okay, and that text you showed me was from her mom.
Yeah, and it was the same.
Hey, Tim. Thank you for helping sponsor today's episode and keeping it 100 in the chat. Damn, I forgot what I was about to say.
Saying that like she's about to turn 18 in 4 months, and that like her biological family wants nothing to do with her because like stuff that she has done and she's done multiple stuff.
Try to burn down a house, stuff like that?
Yeah, she's
What's her mom's number?
John on it?
Okay.
Did everybody explain to you what's going on, sir?
I see the school grounds without permission.
Right.
So that's, And then I believe Alfonso's parents should come down and talk to you guys.
Just spoke with them, got all their information, everything.
I think they wanted something about a restraining order.
Yep, they're going to go through that tomorrow, get all the information. So
I think Deputy Gordon's gonna handle some paperwork tomorrow and talk to the juvenile court about what they want to do as far as charges go. This is like, I think, report number 7 in 3 months or 2 months.
I think I have every one of your cards in my
So if she runs away when you get home or whatever, call us. She's gonna wind up going to RYDC though.
Okay.
You know what that is, RYDC? It's a
Judy Hall.
Yeah.
What the acronym is, I haven't heard, but yeah, it's fine.
You got to grab all of it, put it in your car. If you resist and you hit him, you're going to jail.
Okay.
Okay? So put her in the car.
It's not worth
You're the dad. Put her in the car.
It's not worth it.
He is your dad. He can put you in the car.
Don't touch me. Stop.
You go get in the car.
I'll leave the hands free. Balls up and hit me if that's what you want. Balls up and hit the one person and your mom that have taken care of you for all these years. Ball up.
So that's her dad, and the police are saying she has to leave. She's trying not to leave, and then the cops told him he's allowed to put her in the car forcefully. Hey, Warrior 42, shout out Detroit, man. We got a few Detroit players that watch us. So yeah, if she hits the dad though, they're gonna take her to jail. That's what they said, because she probably has like a violent past.
Up and do it. Man up and do it if you're going to hit me. Otherwise, we're going to go home. You're wasting their
Go home. Let's go. Go get in the car.
You're wasting their time.
Come on.
Don't touch me.
Come on. Let's go get in the car.
I'm not going. No.
I don't know how to engage this. Should be right there, right?
Well, no, all right, come on. Let's put her handcuffs.
Transporting or what?
Yeah, just to back to the house.
No.
Stop fighting. Try to get a sleeve up for me. Let go of your sleeve. Who's got the address? Hold on.
Yeah, bro, that went from a simple trespass to going to jail, bro. That was pretty stupid.
The woman was given a restraining order against the male, charged as an unruly juvenile and resisting arrest. Thanks for watching today's video. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe for more of our...
I mean, that's That's how I figured it should play out.
Pulled up here.
You know what I mean? It wasn't nothing crazy really on that case, nothing like out of this world. Just a little teenage stalker, you know. She was heartbroken. I'm telling you, that used to be his girlfriend. He was trying to play like he didn't like her. That used to be his girlfriend, and then somebody made fun of him, and he didn't like her no more. That's how fragile like teenage relationships are.
Kind of real belligerent type thing. Got out.
Hey Jenny, welcome back to the chat, girl. Shout out Jen, y'all. Give her some love in the chat. Goddamn, you giving her a wood chip? Are you crazy?
Her radio was blaring loud. I said, ma'am, do you really need to have that loud? She goes, you're a racist bastard.
What up, Tim? All right, so this seems to be some dispute at a gas station. Says male Karen meets karma after harassing woman over music.
On August 29th, 2025, officers responded to a reported battery at a Love's gas station.
In that black Mercedes, pulled up here, kind of real belligerent type thing, got out. Her radio was blaring loud. I said, ma'am, do you really need to have that loud? She goes, you're a racist bastard. I said, there ain't nothing racist about me. I said, you're just disturbing everybody's peace. She goes, everybody here loves me. They don't care if I play it loud, quiet, or whatever. I said, there ain't no need for you to act that way. And your dispatcher heard her yelling and screaming at me. The only reason I called, she said, I'm going to put you on social media. You're a racist bastard. And then grabbed my arm. Okay. I said, you can't put hands on people. Okay. That ain't right. And I told your dispatcher, I said, that's the only reason I called.
I think he lying, bro. I think bro capping.
You're right there in the purple?
Yep.
Okay.
And that's the only reason I called you guys. Okay. And I asked your dispatcher to expedite you guys because when she grabbed my arm, I'm like, okay, what's she going to do next? Mm-hmm. That's the only reason I did. She walked.
Is that a tow service? Hawks Vehicle Escort Services? That's probably towing, right?
Around my vehicle right before that. And after she did that, I backed up and I stayed away from her. Yeah, that's her in purple.
Let's stay over there. I'll talk to you over there.
I'm just gonna take my clothes. I have to meet my son at college.
Let's walk up here so we're away from
They can show you their camera. Gentlemen,
hey, listen.
She might be right, but she need to not be aggressive with the cops, bro. That's gonna fuck it up.
Let's walk up here and talk so we're away from him because it'll probably upset him.
Believe me, I don't know what else couldn't upset him.
So what happened?
So I've been parked here for the past few hours, but I'm going to see. I was parked over there because I'm going to see my son at college. This black my sister's in there as well. Yeah, my sister's in there as well. So we were literally parked, pulled over to the gas station. My sister opens her car door. She's on the driver's side. I get out the car as well. He was already done pumping. The door opens. We have R&B music playing, not even loud. We come here all the time. They know us. They were just in there like, what? They say he came in irate already. He has standing in his car door and goes, turn that shit off now. You're disturbing my peace. I said, excuse me? I said, I'm not even doing anything to you. What are you talking about? He goes, turn it off now. You heard what I said. I said, sir, I'm not going to turn off anything because I'm not disturbing you. He starts walking.
I think you're right, April. That's probably that's what an escort is.
Walking towards me. I go in the car, I get the phone. I said, sir, I'm going to record you. Stay away from me. He goes, what are you going to do? I don't give a f. You can record me. You can do whatever you want. I said, sir, these people in here know me. They love me. They know I don't make problems with anyone here. Please get away from me. He goes, no one knows you here. He goes, no one knows you here. No one knows you out here. This and that. Get your ass from out of here. You something. I said, sir, you sound like a racist. He goes, you're going to see racists today when the police gets out here. I go, sir, I'm not even doing anything to you. What are you talking about? He starts talking. I told him, okay, I'm going to keep recording you. I told him, I'm going to record you. I will make you social media famous.
So do you have that? Do you have that on your phone?
I kept recording him because the first recording clicked off. He was following me. As you can see, I'm on my side.
Can I hold it?
Yes, sir. He's telling me to just turn off my music that's not even loud. As you can hear in the video, the music is not even loud. It was very low. We opened the door and he heard the music and he started saying, "Turn that shit off now. You're disturbing my peace." The guy just left that wanted to report to you guys, and they all know me, and they're like, he came in here mad this morning. There you go.
Okay, so when did anything physical happen?
It never happened. No physical. They were in there like physical. We didn't even touch him. Everyone's standing outside like, sir. He was on the phone. He said, she hit me. Hurry up and get here. I was recording him. Hold on. I was still recording him. I said, hit you where? The next video, I said, hit you where?
So really, it was all because you were playing music that he thought was too loud.
He told me turn this shit off now. I don't like that shit.
Do you have the video where he says he grabbed you? Like, were you next to him?
It is no video. I was recording him the whole time. I
know, but like when he first says it first, do you have that on there?
Huh?
Like when he goes, "Oh, she hit me." Do you have that on there?
It should be up here.
Awesome. Let me see.
It should more than likely be up here.
I'm gonna go in there and talk to him.
Yeah, it should more than likely. I asked them for the video camera in there too.
It doesn't work.
No, they said it does.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they said it does. They said their person should be in a few minutes or something at 7 o'clock. So kind of fast forward. Yeah, he was like, "Oh, she hit me." I said, "Sir, I'm on recording."
Fine. Can you find that for me?
Okay.
Did you guys see what happened with this out here at all?
So we called our manager. We've heard it. We know her. She comes in here regularly.
Yeah.
And
Is she ever known to cause any issues in the past?
No, never.
Okay.
She goes to see her son. She changes in our bathroom.
Yeah. Okay.
Gets ready.
Did either of you guys see anything that happened out here?
We were busy doing stuff in here. We do have our manager on the way to show you guys the cameras.
So the cameras do work. Will it show that?
It should.
Part of it? Okay. Do you know how far out your manager is?
He's on his way right now, right?
Yeah,
he lives in Benton.
He lives in Benton?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he should probably be here in maybe 15 minutes.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
This one he was talking to you guys.
I want to go to that gas station Buc-ee's. I always be hearing about Buc-ee's. I know this is Love's, but I want to go to Buc-ee's, man. I never been there. Have any of you guys been to Buc-ee's?
Sir, you are a racist. You are a racist.
Is that where he said you hit him?
Yeah, he said I hit him.
Play that back.
He's gonna say I hit him. He's gonna start saying I hit him. He says all types of stuff. So in my car. Do you know me? Oh. Oh, okay. That's what he called you guys. Oh, we have it all on video, sir. We have it all on video. Racist and everything else. Sir, you are a racist. You are a racist. You are a racist. I literally was recording you the whole time when we saw the police. I don't know. Oh, they.
I thought there was only one in Texas. I did not know there was a lot of them. Thank you, April.
Here, so they'll know that you're lying.
Will you run him too, please?
So I talked to them. They said exactly what you said. You come in all the time on the way to see your son. You don't ever cause any problems. The manager is on his way here, and he's gonna
see up there that I never touched that man.
Can I get your first name, please?
See, that's when he tried to approach me. I told him get away from my vehicle, and he starts telling them I hit him.
Can I get your first name,
please? Yes, Sheba.
Oh, okay, take this.
He lied.
You need me?
He lied. He got it. He got it.
Yeah, I hear they got good food, bro. I love gas station food. I'm crazy like that. So if that's like the filet mignon of gas station food, I gotta try it.
It's on it.
Stay right here.
Yep,
okay.
he lied.
She never put her hands on you. Show me the video that she grabbed my arm. I've got a video of her standing 10 feet from you, and you go, "Oh, she just put her hands on me." There's a video right there of her being 10 feet away from you, and you telling my dispatcher that she just grabbed you.
She did grab my arm.
If you don't have proof of that on your phone, you are under arrest.
For what?
That is a false report. That is a
False statement, bitch boy. You can't call the police talking about somebody's assaulting me.
She grabbed my arm. No, she grabbed my arm, sir.
There's a video of you saying that, and she's nowhere near you.
See, I'll forward it. Fast forward. She grabbed my arm.
You better have a video of her grabbing your arm.
The video,
do you have a video of her grabbing your arm? Yes,
no, I don't.
Turn around and put your hands behind your back. You're being insane. Until I get a video from inside, you're being detained.
Okay.
See, more cops need to be like this, bro. When these damn Karens try to be racist and use the police as a weapon, Bro, they need to fucking go to jail for that shit. Good shit, officers.
Criminal justice. So now I'm doing my master's in psychology and criminal justice. So I tried to warn him beforehand. I said, you're going to call. I said it on the video. I said, you're going to call and you're going to go to jail. You're making a false report. You're telling them I touched you. I did not touch you. I said, you're steady walking up to me and I'm recording you. I don't know what made him even get out his car to say something to me. I was like, sir, get the hell away from me. Like, I don't even know you.
Some people just have bad days.
It was one of those days. And then one of the guys came from the back. He was a truck driver. He looks at him and he goes, he's a Caucasian guy. He goes, you can tell he's a racist. He said, look what he's saying outside to her. He's a racist. He said, look at the stuff he's saying. The girl is not even bothering him.
Well, this is what got him.
And they said, hurry, she's out here. She hit me. She hit me. I'm like, hit you? Sir, I'm recording you. I'm looking at you. You're going to go to jail. You're making a false report.
He'll go to jail. He'll be out in about 20, 30 minutes after he gets there, but he'll get himself a court date.
Oh, absolutely. And I guess he'll learn to leave people alone as well when you see them, especially if they're not bothering you, just to make sure.
Okay, here's my business card. That's me.
Thank you.
If you send this bharris@jeffersoncounty.illinois.gov, I know it's the longest email of all time.
No, that's okay.
If you just send that video footage to that,
I definitely will. I'll do it today.
Attach it to the report. Okay.
I'll do it today. You want me to send both videos?
There's the report number on the back there in case you want to. Yeah,
okay,
send
perfect.
both videos to me.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much.
They've got to send a request.
He said they have to send a request.
Yeah, it takes them like a week. Yeah. You're good. After this, you're free to go, man.
Okay, thank you.
I'm going to see if he cares if we move his vehicle.
Okay.
And then I'm taking him to the county.
All right. Sounds good to me.
Yeah. Sir, where would you like me to move your vehicle?
Can I step out here for a minute?
No, sir.
Will you look at the store footage, please?
There's no way to get it for right now. Where do you want me to move your vehicle?
What,
you want me to just pull it right here?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, sit back. Watch your head. Watch your head. Watch your head. Did you see the video?
Yeah.
She's 10 feet away from him. She's trying to hit me.
Well, I think he thought all the thin blue line stuff was gonna. Well, yeah.
Like I said, I know what the security thing will show.
Okay. Right now, you're getting charged with a false report and disorderly conduct. Okay?
Disorderly?
Yep. Sit down.
I'm getting disorderly. Is she getting anything?
No, sir.
Why not?
What'd she do wrong?
She was on the street and grabbed me.
She didn't grab you at all.
Yes, she did.
Not according to the video. Watch your arm, or watch your leg.
I know what the store footage will show, sir.
Okay, well, when it does, then you can take it to court.
Okay. I'm not saying that you're wrong or anything. I'm just saying I know, she grabbed my left arm. And that's why my video stopped.
Well, sir, unfortunately for you, when you said...
Hey, yo! That is Love's. I don't know if it's yours, Mr. Salazar. Welcome to the chat. Everybody show Ashley some love. You know we like when members show up to the live stream. Thank you for popping in today, Ash.
Oh, she just grabbed me. She was 10 feet away from you.
Well, I'm saying, I know she grabbed me, and I know that...
Okay. Well,
the store footage will show that.
All right, then you guys can figure it out in court, but you are getting charged with a Class 3 felony and a Class A misdemeanor.
Felony?
Yeah, reporting a false report's felony, sir.
The man was charged with obstruction and disorderly conduct.
Watch how this woman have a meltdown after being...
So they dropped, yeah, bro. Yeah, they looked at the video on her phone, Lainey. They were able to see the video on her phone, and when he told the police, "Oh, she's grabbing me," she was like 10 feet away from him, recording him.
Watch how this woman have a meltdown after being denied entry into the neighborhood clubhouse.
So I don't know if were you guys here before?
Yeah, we're just here.
So that lady was trying to get into the clubhouse and we were working out, and I don't think that she's supposed to be coming in, so we weren't allowing her in. And then she was asking these kids to let her in, and I told them don't let her in because I was a little bit nervous. She was out there talking to herself, and you guys were just here and we're just whatever. So
Yo, Meridian, welcome back, my buddy. I hope you're okay and I hope you're safe, brother. Welcome back, my friend. Give him some love in the chat. You know, we like when members show up to the live stream.
So
Glad to see you free, my boy. Hashtag free Floridian.
she saw me say that and she took a chair and she started to slam it into the glass door.
Did it break?
I don't know if it broke, it might have cracked.
Come with me.
John, do you have the records?
Are you with Hyde?
Yeah.
Okay, what did she do?
She took those metal green chairs and threw them at the door a bunch of times. At the window. At the
Yeah, I saw.
door.
We have a video.
Nothing broken.
Guess not, but we got really scared, so we called you guys.
Listen, we're having.
Because we're the ones that look like the bad guys who told on her.
Did y'all move the chair back?
What?
Did y'all move the chair back?
She put it back because she saw me starting to video her and then she stopped.
Okay, well, I mean, there's no damage. I thought the glass was broken. How it sounded when the call came out. That's why I actually come. But it was like just only this person tripped it or whatever. You had the video?
You saw?
Yeah.
You saw her doing it?
We were looking to see if she had left. I couldn't tell who was in here.
We were.
Yeah, Dennis was here before.
Yeah, but he left and I was like, don't let him go. I am scared. But she didn't realize how scary she could be.
Get her information.
Can I hug you?
I don't live here.
Well, you saw what happened, right?
Yeah.
Don't come outside. Stay in the house if you want to be alone.
Oh yeah, they not capping. She was really trying to break through the window.
How did she even get through the gate if she's not allowed to come to Clubhouse? Somebody let her in?
People let her in. I mean, nobody knows.
Okay.
You know? And then she left.
Okay. So, I mean, when I'm done dealing with all this, I get some paperwork.
Sorry.
Okay.
You know the whole backstory, what it's all about?
Yeah, I was here. I was the first one to the whole board thing.
Right. So
that was me. And that still trickled on onto this to like a month or two later?
She got suspended. I mean, she didn't show up for the hearing.
Okay. All right, man. Raise your right hand. You swear in affirmative, but it gave us the whole truth and the truth?
Yes.
All right. So tell me what happened tonight.
So we were in the clubhouse working out, and there was another guy in there, and we saw the police actually while we were about going in.
Okay, so
lady.
was here before with her. Okay.
Yeah, and then we went in, and we said, what's going on outside, to this guy that was working out, and he said, the lady that's been doing these parties and making money at the clubhouse or whatever is in trouble, and the cops came. And we said,
what was that lady wearing?
A black shirt and pink pants.
Okay.
And so we asked what's going on, and he said, whatever, she's in trouble. So we said, okay. And then she started to come to the clubhouse and try to get in, and she looked like a little frazzled, and I don't know if she was on the phone or talking to herself or what, but we were told the guy, because I was a little nervous, because I was like, she's trying to get in, and we were three girls there.
When did she try to get in? After?
You think that girl even lived there? The lady that was trying to bust in? Because wouldn't all these people in this housing community have the key for the clubhouse? They said she was throwing parties there and making money from it, but she wasn't allowed to do so. That's crazy.
We left?
Yeah.
Okay.
She was trying to get in, and we didn't let her in. We just ignored her. And then there was kids at the pool, and she was trying to ask them to let her in. And they were starting to let her in, and I got nervous, and I said, don't let her in. And then when she saw me do that, she picked up a chair and started throwing it at the glass door. And she was looking at me. I couldn't hear what she was saying, but she was it looked like she was saying yelling or whatever. She was upset. And I got nervous that the glass was going to break, she was gonna get in, so I called 911.
You guys were in the main area of the clubhouse.
Yeah.
Working out, and the kids tried to let her in. You guys said no. Why'd you guys say no?
I did. Because I had seen that she was just in trouble, and the guy that was there before said don't let her in, and I was a little bit nervous. Because she, like, I don't know, I just was scared. Like,
you were scared?
She was just with the cops, and I didn't know what, I don't know, I just, there was nobody there.
So you were afraid that she was just with us, law enforcement. You didn't know what she was trying to do coming in. You're afraid, okay.
And the guy told us don't let her in, and I just knew she was like kind of in trouble about other stuff.
Were you in a sense afraid because something was going to happen to you and your friends? Or when you say you were afraid, how were you afraid for yourself? You were afraid for everybody?
Yeah, I mean, we were three like girls there alone, and I just didn't know. She seemed a little bit erratic, and I know she was just with you guys, like I said, and I just didn't know what was going to happen, so.
Okay. And with all this in mind, you wish to prosecute reference to the assault?
Yeah, so it'll make it safer for everyone here, I guess.
It's not an I guess. It's you don't say yes or no.
Okay, yeah.
You're willing to prosecute? Okay. The whole statement you just gave is the whole truth, but the truth?
Yeah.
There's no absent information that you're forgetting to tell me? How you doing? Alright, so I'm here again, okay?
Oh, she for sure lived there. She got a nice ass house and everything. Maybe you was right. Maybe she was just mad. Maybe they took her key away because she was throwing parties there and charging.
I gotta read something to you. Alright, I'm required to warn you before you make any statement you have fallen custodial rights. You have the right to remain silent, answer my questions. Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. Do you understand these rights to be read to you?
Yes, I do now.
And you wish to speak to me?
I don't have a reason not.
I already know what happened. When they told her she couldn't get in, she was like, I ain't the one. Y'all not gonna play with me. I ain't the one. And she picked up the chair and tried to break in. Bro, if a chick ever tells you she ain't the one, she going to jail, bro. Every time that person's going to jail.
I can't. I need a yes or no.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what happened after I left, or what happened to me and my partner left?
I had to go pee. So I asked the young lady that was coming out of the pool if she could let me in so I could pee real quick. And she said, sure, no problem. But when she went to open the door, somebody from the inside was like doing like, I don't know, but like she saw it. I didn't see it because I was facing the pool. And she said, like, I don't know what's going on. They don't want me to open the door for you. So I said,
Yo, Sheena, welcome to the chat, girl.
no problem. So I sat back in the chair, and then there was a gentleman in there earlier, Dennis, that had told him not to let me in the clubhouse. He was also the one that attacked me at the clubhouse a few weeks ago, and the police said that as long as he didn't touch me, they couldn't do anything to him. And he's been up there harassing me a couple of times, but they finally came and went to his house and told him not to bother me. He told the girls not to let me in. The young lady and her brother left, or they went to the tennis court. And then I went and knocked hard on the door. All I wanted to do was use the bathroom and then come home. I'm still sweating. And then when I saw they wouldn't let me in, I went to the side.
If you had to use the bathroom, why didn't you just go home?
Came home.
Okay.
I'm just still trying to cool down from, all the heat and exhaustion. And that was it.
So how were you able to access the clubhouse?
When, I don't know his name, but we walked in together. It was me, the young lady, and her brother. We walked into the clubhouse, not the clubhouse, but the back, the sitting area.
Okay.
And I sat there. I didn't bother them. They didn't bother me.
I love it, Jen. I love it.
They swam, and I sat there just trying to cool down. But then when I had to go to the bathroom, I said, "Could you let me in? I just want to go to the bathroom real quick." And that's when the girls were talking to them about not letting me in. So I sat there for a while. Then I knocked hard on the door, and I just left.
Okay.
Bro, you did not knock hard on the door. You tried to break it with a chair, you crazy lady.
Just left. I didn't
But,
want to.
but from the prior instance where we're here, you're not allowed at all at the clubhouse.
Our community regulation says that if a homeowner does something that you believe is a violation, the first thing that has to happen is a hearing. So the hearing, I've never spoken to the board about their concerns. All I've been getting, and I could show you, threats after threats, you know, email after email, not getting in the gate. It's just been a lot. I have not gone to their house. You see, I call you guys if I need you. I don't touch people. I don't go harass them at their house. But I wanted to use the bathroom, and you could ask those two kids. They actually walked with me. I came here and they went to their house. You know, they were like, they don't know what's going on. And I'm like... Oh.
So you're aware that you can't go to the clubhouse. That's all that with the community, that's a civil matter. So you know that you're not supposed to be there. So you said you wanted to cool off or use the bathroom. So a reasonable person would say, you live 5 houses away from the community. Wouldn't it have been wiser to walk home than stay in the area that you're not supposed to be?
The rules of the rules of the community says that you cannot remove access, you know, block clubhouse, pool, when it is a non-monetary violation.
All right, again, we're getting a little off track here.
Yes.
All right, so while you was out there, you did the statement you said about you were at the pool.
I was sitting down on it.
Sitting in the pool. You tried to ask somebody to get inside. Somebody inside said whatever in reference to another incident.
No, I was not involved with
in.
The young lady from the pool and her brother went to the door.
They tried to let you get in.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And then somebody said something to them.
You are so
to
cute.
not let you in.
And I was like, don't worry, it's okay. So the brother and the sister started leaving. And then I got up.
And you left.
And no, I hit the door.
Bro, she got home and now she got her sense. She talking like a normal lady and shit now. Like, oh no, I just knocked on the door. I walked home civilly with with these children neighbors. They'll tell you they can't take away my access. Dude was like, bro, shut up. Like that's not the case. They can say you can't go in that building. You got to be careful when you live in the HOA, bro. You got to be careful because the HOA has hella control over you in your neighborhood.
No offense, I left.
You hit the door with what?
I hit the door with what?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You said you hit the door.
Yeah, I hit the door with my hand. The chair that was behind me.
You used the chair?
No, when I backed up, the chair hit the door.
You backed up? The chair hit the door?
Yeah, because I was sitting, let's say this is the glass, so the chair was like this. My chair was like this. This is the table, so I'm like this. So
She been sitting here making up this whole lie, bro. We got the videotape. What are you talking about?
looking at the pool. I wasn't even looking inside. I was looking at the pool.
You stand up, the chair hit the door. Okay. Continue, and you hit the door with your hands.
No, because when the kids came from the pool, I had to move.
Okay.
So when I moved the chair so they could come and do the gate thing. And then they were there trying to get, so when I sat back down, I told them to leave, they left. And when I stood up, it was like the power of the chair hit the door.
Okay.
Then I left. I was like, you know what? They're not gonna let me in.
All right. So with everything you just told me, that's what happened tonight.
Yeah, I didn't do anything to nobody. The only person I talked to was the sister and the brother.
The sister and the brother that was outside by the pool?
Yes.
Or no, you didn't talk to nobody inside?
No.
What were you saying to the people that was inside?
I didn't say anything. Because, you know, they were acting scared and everything. I don't know what Dennis told them because they really looked frightened. And I don't know what he told them.
Okay, no problem. Do me a favor though. Stand up. Stand up. Put your hands behind your back.
I did not assault anybody,
hands together
officer.
like you're praying. Hand palm to palm like you're praying.
I did not assault anybody, officer. Can we call a supervisor? Because when Dennis, the same guy that was in there tonight, came in there and assaulted me, they said as long as he didn't touch me, because I didn't touch nobody.
Well, assault's not touching people.
What is it?
Okay. So, well, let me explain it to you. We'll read it to you verbatim.
I don't even know what what did you say it was?
What was that?
What did you say it was?
What was?
Assault?
Assault.
How can I assault somebody when I'm not even in their presence?
Well, sit in the car, I'll explain it to you. Just take a seat for me. We'll get the air going.
But I need my medication.
Yeah, what medication was that?
Bro, maybe she was just hangry. Cause she really don't seem like a mean, aggressive woman. I mean, she could just be faking it for the police, but we saw her snap and try to like break through that door. You know what I mean?
It's
I think she needed a Snickers, y'all. She probably needed a Snickers.
I need my medication box.
What's your name?
But I did say that I need my medication, so can we go get that?
We'll work on that in a second.
All right.
Not right this minute, okay? Are you getting enough air back here? Can you feel it?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. What's your name? I'll be right back.
It's all good. They're always scared of black people. Aggravated.
Maybe April, she just really had to piss and was like, fuck, bro, now I'm about to piss myself. But then she didn't. So
Assault. I didn't even see those girls. I don't know what he told those girls. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Bet you if it was a white person, I'd have a seatbelt on. How the hell I take it off? How can I put on my seatbelt? You're neglectful. Not me. Like, how am I gonna put on my seatbelt? I'm handcuffed. And he's talking about I took off the seatbelt. Nobody never put on the seatbelt.
Move away from me.
yeah, I don't think you can take the seatbelt off. Like, she might be right, bro. I feel like they hella overcharging her, bro. Like at most that was a ticket, right? Or a trespass. I was on the other people's side. Now I'm on her side. I don't know how she got assault if she didn't hurt nobody. She damaged property at most. She didn't even break the glass on the door.
Look away.
Yep.
And she's not being ignorant or belligerent with the police. She talks very clear. Like there's really no reason for this to have escalated like this.
Look away, not move your body away.
Ridiculous. You charging me a criminal offense for a chip on the door?
Criminal mischief, criminal mischief.
I didn't do that. And that's over 1,000 chips. You guys always overcharging black people. Because I'm sure there's 1,000 chips on that door. Which chip? No, I'm not going to stop.
You know that, right?
Huh?
You're still under Miranda. Anything you say.
I don't care.
Yeah, she didn't say anything wrong right there. He's like, you're still under Miranda. She's right though. Like historically in America, black people have been overcharged for the same crimes. Not saying that doesn't make them not a criminal, but if two people of different races do the same crime, they should get the same time. But historically, we have not seen that.
I'm telling you that you cops do not treat everybody fairly.
So I thought you didn't hit it with the chair.
I did not. That's what I told you. I did not chip the door. I did not touch any place.
So the video is not you?
The video is me, but I didn't damage. The door's not damaged. I left the pool and I walked straight home. Where did I cause a scene? With whom? There was nobody in the pool area. When I walked home by myself. So who did I disturb? You guys could charge, but never want to explain anything.
Yeah, I think at most she should have got a ticket, bro. Like I think them taking her to jail was kind of extreme. And a waste of taxpayer dollars. She obviously hit the door, the clubhouse door with the chair. She obviously did that. But for her to go to actual jail, bro, after the situation had already been de-escalated and she went home and no one was hurt or even yelled at, like there was no argument back and forth between the two parties. Yeah, bro, I don't like the way the police handled that. I mean, she started out in the wrong, but I don't think she should have went to jail, bro. At most, she should have got a ticket. Yeah, ticket or a warning, she would go to jail next time. Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then in terms of her and not being able to use the clubhouse, that's between her and the HOA. You know what I mean? To me, that's a civil matter, right? I don't think, like she said, she was kind of right. I don't think they could trespass her from that land because she owns a house. I mean, maybe they could trespass her, but they didn't arrest her for trespassing. They arrested her for assault. Well, I thought assault had to be on someone. Like, I know you don't have to necessarily hit them to get assault. Like you could flinch at them, like you could threaten them, you could do shit like that. But I thought you had to be in the same room or something, like in front of each other. Like if you assault me, if you threaten me and there's a whole door in between us that's locked, you know what I mean? Like that's not the same. Was this her next time? I don't think it was for that. Her last time she said she got in trouble because she threw parties at the clubhouse that were like that she wasn't supposed to. Basically, she was charging people for parties at the clubhouse, and I don't think that's something she's allowed to do, which took her access away from the clubhouse. So I don't know what she was doing up there. That's why initially I was like, she was fucking up. But when she talked to the police, she was lying for sure about her not hitting the door. But she was really calm and not disrespectful. And the fact that she de-escalated the situation, like at some point she stopped hitting the door and said, "What the fuck? I need to go home." You know what I mean? And she just went home. You know, who knows? Maybe she needed to use the bathroom. Maybe she was hangry. Maybe she was just having a bad day. But I don't think she deserved to go to jail. But by her house and her clothes, it looked like she had scrubs on. I'm sure she has plenty of money. She's financially stable. She got out of that situation and she's doing fine. So I'm not too concerned about it. I don't think, we should make a ruckus, but you feel me? Um, yeah, batteries when there's physical touch. But that's gonna be the morning stream, or the early afternoon stream. I'll see you guys this evening. Peace and love, man. Thank you for everybody who tuned in today. Shout out Tim. He was our only sponsor for today's episode. That's wild, y'all. That's wild, chat. Um, so shout out Tim for sending in the 2 jewels. Appreciate that. I love each and every one of you guys. See you on the next stream. We'll be back at 6 p.m. or yeah, 6 p.m. Western, 9 p.m. Eastern. What up, Monica? Sorry you just missed the stream. Monica with the jewels. Thank you for helping sponsor today's episode, Monica. We'll see you next time. Cue the outro music.
And the other punches when you could throw 2 punches that sound like one. You could throw a punch, you can hear them. They were 2, but they sound like fucking 1 punch. They don't understand. Anybody that hears this understand all the fighting. They know what I'm saying. He do 2 punches that sound like 1.